So I'm a strategic accountant. I do a lot of work now in the space of business succession and exit planning, so helping business owners get themselves and their business ready for an exit. I met Mark many years ago, about 20 actually, when he was working in a financial planning and wealth creation firm. I shared office space with them for a while. He was good enough to give me an office to work out of when I first started doing succession planning work, so yeah. I would call Mark a strategic business mentor. Not really a business coach, there's a lot of them around, he's a bit different to that. But I think strategic business mentor is sort of a good description of what he does and what he focuses on. I think Mark's got an ability, given his experience, to think about and strategize completely differently to most people. I think it's about looking completely with a different view and really asking questions about that and saying, well, what is it? Why are you doing that? Or why is that the answer? Questions and challenges, I think, are the two key things that come to mind. Questions about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and challenging you probably to do a little bit more or think a little bit more about what and why. I'd call Mark a mate. I've known him for a long time, but I think also as a good sounding board. I use him often as a sounding board. Sometimes I'll just ring and ask a couple of questions. You know, I've got this idea, what do you think of it? And Mark's very direct and honest, which I love. So he'll tell me that's a really stupid idea. Why would you do that? Or that's a great idea, but did you think of this? And that's the value. I think that's the important piece. I think a real strong reinforcement to focus on strategy, to really get clear on what you're trying to do and why, which then filters right through the business. We have a lot of fun, so we get on really well. There's no mucking around, no bullshit. We just say it like it is, which is important to me anyway. I know some people probably don't like that, but I love it. And look, it's also, I think business can be fun. If you're doing things you like, which I do, and I know Mark does, then we have a lot of fun together, so that's a good thing. I think one of the things that I distinctly remember is just challenging, and I can't even remember what the decision was, but the thing that I learned was that it doesn't have to be A or B, it can actually be A and B. And it's just about how you think about it and how you position it. So the opportunity to realise it's not always a choice between A or B, it might be we do A and B. My business model now has a lot more leverage in it, so leveraging our advisor network was largely through Mark's questioning and challenging around the business model and how we're implementing it. I think being a business owner or a CEO is particularly lonely and challenging because you can't always use, even senior people within your business, you can't always use them for a sounding board or to ask questions or to challenge you, because sometimes there's things you can't raise with them. Sometimes they're just not that kind of person. So I think I've got quite a few clients that are business owners and CEOs, and most of them could benefit from spending some time with Mark, absolutely.